Hello, welcome to Prenatal Yoga. My name is Megan. Today we're going to be focusing on the upper back and neck, two areas that can get a little feisty regardless if you're pregnant or not. I have two props with me today, a yoga block and a strap. Thank you for being here. We are going to start coming on down to our side. We'll have the knees bent going out from your hips and then arms stacked one on top of the other. Now, if it doesn't feel good to have your head all the way to the ground, you could put it on a blanket or a pillow. We're going to open the top arm as we breathe in and then close that arm as you breathe out. Going nice and slow here, allowing your gaze to follow the path of your arm. Take one more round. Roll to your back. Bring your feet just a little bit wider than your hips. Take your arms out like a capital T and simply windshield wipe your legs side to side. We'll roll all the way to the other side. Hip stack over hip, arm on top of arm. Nice and slowly open and close. Last time, roll to your back, feet to the ground, knees to the sky. Now this one can be a little tricky, but you're going to think about giving yourself a double chin. So drawing your chin towards the ground, just a tiny, tiny bit of pressure, nothing too intense. Feeling that double chin action. And then release. We'll take that two more times. Draw your chin towards the ground. Release. Last time, chin towards the ground. And release. Gently roll all the way over until you're on all fours. Now when you get to all fours, just let your body move in a way that feels good to you. Maybe that's a traditional cat and cow, maybe some peeks over your shoulders. Just taking this bit of movement to check in with your body. And then arriving to all fours, keep your arm bones straight. So we're not going to be bending the elbows at all here. Instead, draw your shoulder blades down towards your pants. And then as you inhale, let the shoulder blades go towards your spine. As you exhale, push the ground away. The shoulder blades move away from the spine. Your chest is moving up and down here, but only because you're sliding the shoulder blades together and apart, not because you're bending your elbows at all. And at the same time, remembering to pull those shoulder blades down towards your pants. And maybe here you start connecting to breath. Inhale as the shoulder blades come together. Exhale as they move away from your spine. One more. And then keep your hips over your knees. Walk your hands out in front of you. Bring your forehead down to the mat. This is puppy dog pose. Let yourself check in. If this feels like too much pressure on your shoulders, bend your elbows towards the outsides of your mat. With your next 2 to 3 breaths, actively soften your jaw, soften your eyes. Walk back up to your hands. Ground your right hand down into the earth. With your left arm, make some really big circles. Let's reverse the circles. And then the next time you're reaching up, stay there. With your exhale, scoop your arm all the way through, letting your temple drop down towards the ground. Take your right hand and place it on your low back. Settle into long, deep breaths. Every exhale, softening your jaw. The act of softening your jaw and throat is super important for the birth of your baby. The tension we carry in our jaw and throat is directly coordinated with tension through the cervix and pelvic floor. So allowing yourself right here to feel a sense of spaciousness, warmth, and opening through your jaw and throat. Bring your right hand back down to the ground. Lift your left arm back up to the sky. And returning both arms down to the ground. Now, find your yoga block. We're going to take the yoga block this direction, and it is going to go on the ground like so. Coming back to all fours, bring your hands about 12 inches out in front of you. And then bring the eyes of your elbow forward towards the top of your mat. As you exhale, feel the shoulder blades pull down towards your pants and draw your baby up and in. Now, elbows are going to come down and squeeze that block with your elbows. Now we're going to press into our hands to straighten the arms and then let the elbows come back down towards the ground. Just 2 more times. Exhale, straightening arms. Inhale, lower. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, lower. Beautiful. Set your block out in front of you. This time, ground your left hand down to the ground, and your right arm is going to take those big, big forward circles. Reverse your circles, changing them to backward circles. And then push into your left hand, reach your right arm up to the sky. With an exhale, scoop your arm through, bringing your temple down to the ground. Take your left hand to your low back and focusing your breath on softening your jaw and softening your throat. Guide your hand back to the ground. Reach all the way up, 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 and return to center. One more time with our puppy dog pose. Walk your hands out. Bring your forehead to the ground. And taking the shape of your arms that feels the best to you right now. There is no need to crank or force your body, but rather just meeting yourself where you are on your mat today. Bring your hands under your shoulders, come back up to tabletop. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin all the way to your chest. And then inhale, unwind. 2 more times. Exhale, chin to chest, tailbone down. Push the ground away. Unwind. Last time here, chin to chest, tailbone to the ground. Unwind. And then coming to neutral, set your hands so that your index fingers are making the number 11 and the rest of your fingers are spread wide. Tuck your toes, keep a nice good bend in your knees with your legs wide enough so your baby can slide through your thighs. And then actively push the ground away. Let your head become heavy. Bend your elbows towards the outside edges of your mat. Draw your shoulder blades together and down, and then push your arms straight. Try that one more time. Bend your elbows to the outside edges, shoulder blades together towards that waistband, and push. Beautiful. Walk your hands or feet up to meet hands. And then option, if you need a little bit of extra support here, use your yoga block for that as your head becomes really heavy. Imagine there's an anchor at the very top of your head, pulling the top of your head down towards the ground. And maybe you take some gentle shakes of your head, some no's and some yeses. Maybe some movement through your shoulders. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. A couple more times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Push into your feet, root to rise, up to center. Exhale, hands at heart. Take a full breath in and a full breath out, just letting your shoulders drop away from your ears. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. And then exhale, hands down to heart center. Bring your feet underneath your hips. Take a little bend through your knees. And then exhale, draw your baby towards your spine. We'll keep our right foot in front. Hover your left foot just a little bit off of the mat. And then tap your toes back. Bring them forward. Tap back. Come forward. Tap back, come forward. The next time your foot is back, slide it way back and drop your heel all the way to warrior two. Arms will extend. Flip your palms up and then let those shoulder blades slide down towards your pants, staying right here as you tip up and back, reversing your warrior. Now with your exhale, look at your back foot. Inhale, look at your hand. Exhale, foot. Inhale, hand. One more time. Exhale, foot. Inhale, hand. Warrior two. Straighten your right leg. Turn your right toes towards the long edge of your mat. And then find your strap. If you don't have a strap, a belt or a towel will work. We'll unwind that and bring this overhead with your arms straight. Now, as we stay here, shoulder blades together and pull down. Nice and slow, bring your hands down towards your hips and then all the way back up towards the sky. Keep your baby hugged in nice and tight as you go up and down. Now this time as we go up, we're going to bring that strap all the way up and over and tuck chin to chest. Going up, lowering strap down to hips, back up to the sky, down to thighs, tuck your chin. One more time, bring it up, all the way over, tuck your chin. Back up, bring that strap behind you, put some tension on your strap, and then little tiny ups and downs. Remembering to breathe and soften through your jaw. Now hold that strap. We're going to take a breath in, and on our exhale, we're making birthing lips or horse lips. So breathe in. Exhale, letting your lips flutter. So I can tell I have tension in my jaw because my lips didn't flutter. Let's try again for a few breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Really good. Set your strap down along the top edge of your mat. Turn your left toes to the back edge of your mat and open your arms, warrior two. Let your palms flip up and then exhale. Let the shoulder blades slide down towards your pants. Lift up and back. Exhale, look at your back foot. Inhale, look to the fingers. Exhale, foot. Inhale, fingers. Exhale, foot. Inhale, fingers. Just one more time. Exhale, foot. Inhale, fingers. Great. Back up. Straightening your left leg, all 10 toes back to the long edge. Finding your strap again. This time we're going to take the strap down behind us. On your exhale, forward fold. And then we're lifting our strap up. There will be a point where your hands start to fall towards the ground. For me, it's pretty wide. I tend to have tight shoulders. You might have your hands closer together. But regardless, finding the space where your arm bones can be relatively straight, the top of your head gets heavy, and you just let gravity give you some space. A couple of long, deep breaths. Come all the way back up, a little shining up of your heart at the top. Let your strap come back down to the ground. And then turn your right toe back to the top of your mat. Bring your hands to the earth and just step your knees together. Let's take a few barrel rolls of the hips here. And then change direction. Now with our hips, let's slide them to the left until your hip is down on the ground. We'll walk our hands up, and then right leg is going to swing over your left. You might wiggle the feet out until both sit bones are firmly connected with the ground. If you have more openness in your hip, your top leg might wiggle back. Mine's not there right now, so this is fine. If you're not feeling well supported, maybe your block goes under your foot. You give your body a little bit more support. Or if you're just like, ugh, this just doesn't feel good, unwrap the bottom leg and extend it out in front of you. Find your strap again, this time with your right hand. Pat yourself on the back. Let your hand just fall where it goes. We're not forcing or using a bunch of muscle strength. Left hand turns behind, and wherever it grabs the strap, let it fall there and grab the strap. You might, again, have very open shoulders. So maybe your hands grab each other and you don't need this strap at all. Now, regardless of the shape that you've made, close down your eyes, take a breath in, and on your exhale, let your lips flutter. Gently release your hands, bring your arms behind you, unwind your legs, take a windshield wipe of your knees side to side. And let's give side 2 a go. Left foot this time is going to slide underneath. Right leg, oh no, we did that way. Okay, right leg underneath. I think that's right. Okay, that's right. Left leg on top. Okay, strap in your left hand. Pat yourself on the back. Right hand comes behind, finding the opposite end of your strap. And then closing your eyes. Inhale. Exhale, lips flutter. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And 2 more times at your pace. Release, unwind your legs, hands behind, windshield wipe back and forth. And then rise up, crisscross your legs, roll your shoulders up, back and down. Take your ears over your shoulders. Bring a hand to your heart, a hand to your baby. Take 1 more breath in. Exhaling, let the lips flutter. Two more times just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Send yourself a big thank you for taking care of yourself and your baby. The light and the love within me sees and honors the light and the love within you. Namaste.